to Movie Mayhem here at Superior Works Cinema, where we watch all the movies. Today, we're going to be doing Jean-Claude Van Damme's latest, Enemies Closer. I will be doing a full Jean-Claude Van Damme review section, which some of his crossovers, some other directors I'm going to be doing, so I'll make like multiple playlists. But Jean-Claude is a lot of times overlooked as being the B actor or disregarded, but the guy honestly has done a lot of really good action movies. And he's not that bad of an actor. He's full of charisma, which is really important, especially in an action hero. You know, you want them to be charismatic in some manner. They gotta be memorable. They gotta be a little bit over the top, or, I don't know, I just don't buy it. So I've always loved Jean-Claude, and I was excited to see this movie. Peter Hyams directed this. He also did Time Cop and Sudden Death with Jean-Claude. It co-stars Tom Everett Scott and Orlando Jones. Funny enough, I really like Orlando Jones from Evolution. And I thought he was hilarious. I thought that guy had fallen off the face of the planet because I don't watch TV. So when I looked on IMDb, I was surprised to see the guy's been working his ass off. This movie, however, Tom Everett Scott is the, I guess, mainish character, the main good guy. Jean-Claude is a bad guy, and an awesome bad guy. He plays this, I don't know what he is. He's an environmentally conscious, vegan drug lord? But he has this crazy hairdo going on, and he's so completely batshit insane that he just owns the role. I mean, this is the kind of thing I like. See, I love when he embraces his own charisma. I mean, Jean-Claude's an over-the-top kind of guy anyway, and it fits so well with this. So the movie starts out in a park with Tom he's retired or been dismissed from the Navy. I think he was a SEAL. They could call him Frogman, but they never specify. And, you know, he had some trouble. We don't know what. And he's retired off to this island to live alone. We see a plane crash in the water, and we quickly discover the ICE agents have been monitoring this because it's a bunch of drugs. Enter Jean-Claude and gang. You get a really cool fight scene right off the bat with Jean-Claude. Fast, intense action. I liked it. It harkens back to the style of action you want in this type of movie. You know, again, no, we're not talking Bloodsport where it's an all-out martial arts movie, but there's some great martial arts scenes. And you also get some good fighting from Orlando Jones. Although I'm not 100% sure some of it was him, because the way they shot some of the scenes, it could have been a stunt double, but either way, it was still cool fighting to watch. And, I mean, Jean-Claude leads this group of guys. They have to do a dive to recover this, the drugs. And at one point, their diver is killed, so they have to get Tom Everett Scott to do the dive because they know he can dive. So that's why they're chasing after him. Orlando Jones' character has a beef with Tom Everett Scott because his younger brother was under his command and got killed. So you've got some nice character interaction and drama between those two. And it actually works. It's a well-acted movie. So you feel the tension between the two, but also the camaraderie. And then, obviously, Jean-Claude comes after him, and thus you get the action movie. So, without spoiling too much, there's lots of great fight scenes. There's some just hilarious one-liners. The story about why Jean-Claude is a vegan, I cracked up at. I thought that was fairly brilliant. My only complaint maybe would be the film's a little dark. Like, it's shot darkly, which just kind of makes it hard to see some stuff sometimes. But not much of a complaint. Again, you don't get that many action movies, and this is a good one. I recommend checking it out. I would give Enemies Closer a solid 8 out of 10. Very good movie. The release, I got the Australian release because there wasn't a US release announced, and for some reason, the US releases DVDs and every other country gets a Blu-ray of his movies, so I wasn't really waiting on it because I didn't think it would happen. This release, this is all you get. It has the most awesome menu I've ever seen. Play. Nothing else. You can't, I mean, there's not even a setup. You can play, and there is jack shit on this thing. Just the movie. Enjoy it. So, you know, again, the transfer is flawless. It's way better looking than the screen caps I've seen from the Italian print, and this is in a 235, unlike the Italian print. So, again, I would suggest go ahead and waiting until the US release comes out. I think it was announced sometime in March or April, because it's not worth paying the extra fee when you get nothing. And hopefully that one will have some extras. So, again, Enemies Closer, Mr. Van Damme, he kicks ass in this movie. Check it out, and we'll see you next time here at Movie Mayhem.